Welcome back to my channel, Faith, Family, and Finances, and my name is Takara, and if you are new here, I will be going over the 4 documents that you need to send to the clerk of court office to get your adversary proceeding started for your student loan discharge, okay? I am currently a proceed filer. I filed back in November 28th of 2025. I started my process. And during the process, I did not know that you need to do a separate proceeding for your student loans. So I started that, and I just wanted to go over the 4 documents that you need to send over to the clerk of court office to get that started. In my previous video, I did show you the forms, the website and the forms to do that. So I will link part 1 video to it, and you can go back and look at that as well. So before we get started, disclaimer, I am not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. I just wanted to come on here to share my experience and my journey through this process. With God's help, I am at the finish line. I am awaiting discharge currently. Thank you, Lord. Okay. It's been a long journey. But before we get started, I just want to let you know that I did go through Upsolve. That's a nonprofit organization who helps proceed filers get their forms together for bankruptcy, Chapter 7, and I think 13 too. But I just know about Chapter 7. So it was a very easy process. I went through that, and also I have my first video that I ever posted on my channel is on there explaining the reason how I got to this point. I'm not going to go into that today, okay? Because I don't want to make it too long. Okay. So the first document that you need the adversary procedure cover sheet. You need that, okay? The next thing you're going to you need the official adversary complaint. And this is on a regular Word document, okay? I went to Google Gemini and I advised them that I needed an official adversary complaint. And they wrote it all up, and I copy and paste into a Word document. Very simple. Yours might be short, long, but this is mine, okay? That's the second one. The third one, you need the official summons adversary proceeding documentation. And this is just a blank copy, but it's very self-explanatory how to fill it out. Okay. And the fourth one you need is the DOJ attestation documentation. Okay. This one is the longest one. It's 15 pages long, 15 pages. And it looks like this. And my previous video show you the forms on there. And when you're filling out this DOJ 15 pages, if you're already in the process of bankruptcy, you're already going to have a copy of your Schedule I and J form from your bankruptcy. So all you're going to do is take this information when it's talking about money and stuff like that. All I did was take this information and I filled it out on these forms. Okay? So it's 15 pages. 15 pages. Very self-explanatory. Anything you don't understand, just ask Google Gemini. It'll break it down. But this is this. And then you just take Schedule I and J documentation and plug it into here, okay? So you'll send all this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So once you send this whole packet to the clerk of court office, they sent me my whole packet back. But when they sent me my whole packet back, I had my official summons stamp official document, and it was stamped. So once they send this back to you, the time is going to start ticking because you have to notify each agency, okay? And those agencies that you are going to send this whole packet to with the summons, you're going to send it to the U.S. Department of Education. You're going to send it to the Attorney General of the United States. And then also you're going to send it to your local U.S. Attorney office. So you're going to send this. So you're going to have to make 3 copies of everything. 3 copies of everything. Or well, if they send you this whole packet back, you can use this copy or keep it or whatever. But you're going to have to make three copies. And another thing, anytime you're sending anything to the court, certified mail so you can track it, okay? But when I sent my packet to the 3 agency, I requested for the green card to come back so that way they can actually sign for it and send it back to me. So once I got all 3 of those back saying that they did receive my packet, then what you're going to do is you're going to fill out your certificate of service, and they're going to send you this when they send the summons back to you. The clerk of court is going to send you this and the certificate of services. When they send you the certificate of services, you're going to wait till you get the 3 card back, and then you're going to fill this out and send it back to the clerk of court office, certifying, saying that you did let each agency know about you basically suing them, filing a complaint to get your student loans discharged, okay? So it's very simple. You won't do anything. You won't send anything to the agencies until you get your official summons adversary proceeding. And then that's when you get your proceeding number, and you'll see your bankruptcy number up there. And then it's going to show you Takara versus U.S. Department of Education. So it's very simple. So if you guys have any questions or concerns on the process, with anything, just comment below. I am here to help. I made this video for proceed filers like you and me, that's going through it, just to share information, because the process has been easy using Upsolve, because they, assembly all my information so I could file my paperwork to start bankruptcy. It did kind of get difficult. Well, not difficult, but, learning the second half of it for the student loans. But it makes no sense to go through, if you have student loans, it makes no sense to go through Chapter 7, get discharged from that, your consumer debts only, and still have your student loans. So you're going to have to tackle it all at one time. You do that. While you're waiting on that, you start your student loan discharge proceeding. And mine is coming up in May. I have the same judge that's over my Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So I'm glad of that, because she already know the situation. And I'm just glad that I have the same judge. And so currently I'm waiting discharge now. And I thank God. God has really held my hand through this whole process. And I thank him for that, because I needed a fresh start for me and my kids. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with others that you know who is thinking about going through bankruptcy or currently going through bankruptcy and have student loans, and they need to start the process right away, because they don't want to wait until after they're done with Chapter 7 and then start that process. I mean, you can, but why do that when you can just do everything at one time? And so that way you get your discharge for your consumer debts, then you get your discharge for your student loans, okay? So another thing too, I just want to mention, I am a licensed life insurance agent. If anyone out there looking for affordable life insurance, you can book a 30-minute review. I would love to speak to you. I'm very big with families too, especially as I'm a parent and I have 3 babies or 3 kids, and they're my babies. And I want to make sure, God forbid something happened to me, my babies will be straight. So yeah, it's time to start over. It's time to start fresh. If you've been in consumer debts all your life, financially strained, bound, it's time to be free. It's time to be free. And I feel so good to have this fresh start. I wish I would have did this earlier, but I didn't. But I can't dwell on the past. And I just thank God for allowing me this opportunity to restart my chapter. And you guys keep following me for more. I named this channel, well, God named the channel, Let's Talk Faith, Family, and Finances, because faith is always at the forefront of discussion, because it all begins with him. He established faith, he established family, and he has established finances. So I hope this video helped you guys. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Don't be scared. I do answer. I love engaging with people. But yeah, you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you.